start that. Start this. Okay. And then walk all the way around everything. And then go live. Let's see if I can get up here. Okay, we're live. Great. So let me see if I can zoom in. We're live? Okay. Let me see if I can zoom in. There we go. Alright, so that's okay, that's good enough. Now, what I want to start with is going through my pictures here. This is a Aiwa TPR-910. Okay, and I forgot this is a flat screen, so I can zoom in, say stereo radio recorder like that, and then let's see here, and I come here and I can show you a view meter there, a tape counter with a reset button, a tape run LED, says stereo like that. And here's your radio with FM, shortwave, and medium wave, right? But the radio is dead, as I've made a video 2 times about this, all right? Now, if I swipe, right? Whoop, no, I'm still learning how to use this. Right, if I swipe, there we go. So here's the input. Wait. No. Okay, here is the mic input with a remote, which I have, but I'm not using it this time, or for this video. You have your auxiliary, which is going through the radio input, okay? And then you have your OSC, which is for recording off of AM radio, and then you have your AC input, okay? And then, here's the back, and up here you've got your your antenna input things, right? And then you have, so here is the your voltage selector and your DC input, 7.5 volts. There you can read about it there. The mouse is in the way. Okay, get that off there. So now come back down. Can we just swipe from here? Here we go. So here's the tuning end, right? Right, and can we swipe? Great. Here's the bottom. All right, there's the bottom. Okay. Swipe. Okay. And I wish I could learn how to rotate this, but here are the top controls. Can I rotate? No, it won't rotate. Okay, well, here is the your function radio and auxiliary input when recording, okay? And then tape is tape only, and recording with the microphones either internally or externally if you add your own microphones, alright? Then you got your AFC, your stereo mono switch, oops, wait, well, okay. You got your, okay, anyway, you know what that is, and you got your standard buttons. This has hue and review on the tape. Forward is play, okay, and then record button, and then you've got, whoa, well, anyway, oh, okay, still learning how to use this. Here's your volume, and then here's your, like that, okay, that's your FM, shortwave, and medium wave, right? So, okay, so then here is, anyway, this is the white is for your antenna, and then the yellow and black wires are for the back panel antenna connections, right? Swipe. Another picture just because I needed it. Okay, and then here is a picture of the speaker and the motor. It's upside down, but you can just flip the picture around, okay? That's what it is. It's 8 ohms, 2 watts, okay? And then also is the very important, I don't have a pointer, do I? Give me a pointer. Us here. And then here's a this is your negative input and your positive input for power. All right. So then, whoop. This is the inside of the back cover, and as you can see there, this is broken. This is a pylon broken off, so you can't put a screw in there. I think I tried to put a screw in there, but that pylon is broken off. I put in a longer screw because it came with really short screws. So that's another thing. These are the screws. I don't know if you can see this. These are the screws that came in it, right? But there was one screw, this one. I know this is a really tiny for you to see, but this is a flat tip screw that was pushed into one of the screw holes there, and this was short, yes, but the diameter of this was too big, so it was stuck in there. I had to go from the back side and drill this out. I was still able to preserve the pylon and still able to use a longer screw to put it back in, but this is just, if you don't have the right diameter screw, don't put this in. It's very difficult to take apart. All right, moving on. So, well, okay, this is okay. There's a plastic cover that I found inside there, and it goes over this fuse. All right, doesn't need. It's just plastic cover. I didn't put it back in, and well, here it is. Here's a little plastic cover. It shook off when it was being transported, so that's all I know. I didn't put it back in. And then another thing that you can't see is, let's see, where did the pointer go? This has two screws, one here and one here to hold it in place. When it was shipped to me, this one was broke. This still stays in place, but it's loose. Just wanted to point that out. Okay. And I can't really put another screw in there because there's nothing to screw into. So moving along. So here's the inside back cover, all right, with the cover removed. And there's just, I don't know what I'm showing you here, but it's just the radio, your tone and volume, and or your two balance controls and such. And this right here, this ceramic capacitor is like a ground. It goes from here to there, and you have to unsolder that to remove this side circuit board to be able to gain access to the cassette deck. All right, and then, well, okay, this is another picture of this side here. I took this picture again just to be sure of the negative wire and the positive wire, right, for power. And this is just a angled view of the motor, which is obviously gunked up with black stuff, right? Okay. Well. Okay. Another view of the thing I had to unsolder. Whoa, what happened there? Okay. Well, no, I don't want that. Oh, wait, let's try, wait. It tells touchscreen, right? So if I hit this, there we go. I did that already, so did that. Okay. Am I going backwards? I'm going backwards. Go forward. Okay, so that's that. All right, so here's the motor. Okay. Here's the motor. And it's 7.5 volts. I'm sure you can read that if you turn your head sideways. Okay. And I'll get you a little bit bigger picture of that, but that's all I know about this. All right. Oh, and then this right back here is where you take your flat tip screwdriver and stick it in there to adjust the speed, but you have to do it when the entire unit is apart, because that faces the front of the radio. So you have to remove the circuit board and the cassette chassis to get to that. All right, so you better do it while you're in there. Okay, so, and then so there we go. Here's the old. Let me see this. Okay, this takes two belt. What? go back. Okay, so this takes two belts. Okay, you can't see it, but there's a belt that, this belt, the motor drives the flywheel, and the flywheel drives this white wheel right here. Okay? Alright, so this is a picture of the, okay, now this has the same, this right here, these three screws, okay? You have to take that out to remove this thing here. This is similar to the Sharp GF 96, 96, 94, 94, 92, 92, 85, 85, and other similar models. But you have to put the little tiny pencil eraser, little tiny tire in there. It sits on the capstan. Sits on the capstan. All right. So we'll do that. Okay. All right. Fine. We'll just. Here's that little part I was talking about. There's a little part that I luckily had to make it work. Okay, and that little piece I had to trim it up and put it in there. So I had to clean all the black goo out of there. All right. And here it is, just making sure that it fits on there. So this is the other side of the flywheel. So there's that piece. Had to, it's already cleaned off and everything. So, and then here is where that goes into. I put this up here to give you an idea as to where it goes. So this part here goes here on those three screws, and here's your idler tire for the take-up reel. Okay. So, and there's the this this one up here is drives your auto stop mechanism. Okay. So, and then all right, so this is just a view of the belts as they were, well, not all of them, wait. This is just a view of that, okay, this is just a view. Okay, I don't know why I took that picture, but I have it. Oh, don't do that. So here I'm removing, okay, so here I'm showing that I've got the belts installed for the tape counter, which this is the tape counter here, this is the jack shaft, which makes the belts go around the corner and then is driven by the take-up reel. Okay? So then, alright, so then here it is completed, alright, with new belts, cleaned and all that. So there's that, and then again over here is that's the tape counter right there. This is your auto stop mechanism, worm gear driven and all that. And this is your fast forward and rewind gears, which is driven from the underside of the flywheel, which is driven by the motor, which is all that. Okay, so now what? This is just all the belts I went through. I didn't measure them, sorry. You have to measure them. You just get a bunch of belts, and anyway, there we are. And this is another view of the belts in there for the tape counter. Okay. What is that? Same thing. No, I went full screen. No, I don't want full screen. Oh, jeez. How do I get out of full screen? Okay. There we go. And then I gotta go back here. Okay, there we go. Now, this is a picture with or without a flash. I can't remember of it all being back together. Alright. That's with or without a flash. I can't remember. Again, all back together. Well, as far as that goes. And then, okay, you owe me a pair of pants. Yeah, so that's it. So there it is working. So now that I've described all that, I got on different pants. So now I got to readjust all these things here. The cameras, that is. Okay, so I got to move this camera down here off of the screen. Wait. Okay, yeah, wide out. Wait, wide out. Come on, there you go. Put that there. Okay, great. That's close enough. I got to step over here and adjust this one. So now this camera I'm adjusting, I'm going to run stereo microphones to it, so I want to let you know that, how that's going to work. And then we go back around the other side again, because negotiating all these tripods. Okay, so, oh gosh. Alright, so, now let's see if I can, no, I don't want to go the other way. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay. And we pull this down, alright. That's the camera's in the way. Drat. Alright. Let's see if I can move this. Well, I'll tell you, I'll just fold this flat. How about? That's what I did before, right? So there we go, yeah. Okay, so now you can see that. I want to come down some more, yeah. Alright, so, okay, there we go. Now we got the tripods adjusted. Okay, so now, and that's view on the table. I can see that one, I can see this one. Okay, great. So, spent 16 minutes. Okay, so now here is the player. Okay, and we turn on my CD player. Okay, so play. All right. And I can turn off the laptop, right? I'll leave this on. So, just power this thing down. Shut down, right? There we go, great. I can put this up and get this thing out of the way. Okay, so, alright, great, yay. And just put this out of the way, because I have, oh wait, yes, but, sorry. Well here, what I'm thinking about, let me just grab this, because I'll forget it, so. The 64 gig card goes out of that thing, goes into this thing, which then goes into the red camera, which then goes in there like that, not like this. Great, now I don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, so now onto the radio. Here's the radio, right? Mom's on the phone in the background. If you're somebody mumbling, that's Mom. Alright, so now, this is plugged in to the stereo inputs you may have seen already, or I'll show it to you. Right there. So, this is plugged into the microphone, and this is plugged into the CD player. All right. So, oh God, come on. So now, let's see here. That's your power cord. Okay, so the radio, right, okay, that's on now, right? So radio's on, nothing there. So let's hit play. Let's not hit play. Hit eject. Give me a tape. Here's my famous well-eaten tape, which has a screeching sound on it. Okay, so hit play. So now that you know that works, I want to show you how well it records. So here I have an Alloy TDK. I don't know if it's got the two things close together. I don't know if it's ADX or whatever. It's just a tape, all right? Just a blank tape. Put that in, hit forward. There's nothing there, so now I know you can't see this, but well, let's see here. Okay, well, anyway, let's hit the that. It's powerful up. Okay, so we got it on 001. Hit stop. All right, so now I want to. Is this playing now? This is playing. So I want to. Okay. So if you want to play your source material through this device, you have to have it in play mode or fast forward or rewind mode. So here's rewind mode. All right, so that, and you got to, oh, okay, it won't do it on rewind because the auto stop kicked it out. you put it on forward mode, okay? And then you put it on radio. And you got to use the volume. And you got to have this down pretty low. And then you can do it. So now you know that it's playing this because I can jump the track and change the channel and all that. But the moment you turn off this, the sound goes away. Turn it back on, you get sound, but then if you hit stop, the sound goes away as well. Alright? So, hit this one, and then it'll auto stop and kick off. So you can do this one, which is fast forward, it'll play all day long, or you can hit play and it'll work as well. Notice there's no tape in here. Is what you're playing. Alright? So, that's how you can do that. You have to adjust the volume on your own device or adjust it up here, okay? Like that. So now, it's in stereo, so turn this off, right? And I'll let that run. It'll still play, it's got songs on it. Now, I want to, let's see here. Starting with this here, wait, hit stop. Hit eject, or put that in. Right, is this going the right way? Yes, going the right way. Okay, good. That in, hit. Okay, now I want to zero this out. Hits on zero, hit pause, forward, okay. And then we're going to start, we're on tape. Okay, so we're on tape. Okay. Okay, so now I'm recording to the, I'm recording to the left channel of the TPR-910 on 15 January 2025. Now I'm recording to the other channel, which is again 15 TPR-910, using an external microphone. All right, so I'm using an external microphone. Took my hand off. Now I'm talking to it, the center of it. Right. Now I'm going to flip it over to the radio. Right, and it should stop my voice from talking, and then you won't be able to hear me anymore. And as you can hear me now, it's now playing that song with the flute, or whatever that is, right? So it's recording that. Now, if I, okay, this is where it gets confusing. If I unplug the microphones, right? Unplug the microphones. So this is no longer connected, all right? Oh, wait. No longer connected. Got it? All right, so we're not going to use that anymore, but we're going to go back to the tape, all right? And so now I'm going to go back to the tape, and I'm going to talk to the, talking to the tuning side of this radio here while it's recording and all that. Okay, this is the TPR-910 by Aiwa, and now I'm going to talk over here to the tuning knob end of the TPR-910, okay, while it's recording and all that. And then I'm going to put this thing down and talk to the center of it. So there it is, I'm talking to the center of it, and then I'm going to hit stop, and I'm going to note it's going on 30 right now. So we're going to hit stop on this. Okay, so now here comes the fun part. Okay, I only brought one set of stereo microphones with me, and I have my adapter, okay? My stereo microphone and my adapter. So here's my adapter. My adapter is homemade, and I plug this one into there and this one into here, okay? And then I plug this back into one camera. I have to step over here without messing anything up. Step over here, right? And then you're going to hear a change in sound. There we go. Still looking at the thing? Okay, great. So that's in. Let's see here. Check this. Testing. Testing the other channel. Great. Okay. So that works. All right, so now we're going to go back and put this here, right? We're going to hit rewind. It's still on tape. See. Put it on. Okay, so this is still playing. If I hit rewind, I should get sound from this while I'm rewinding. Right? So, yeah. Sorry fast forward, sorry. This is playing. Go back to 0. Okay, great. So that's pretty close. Alright, so now let's hit play. So now put it back on tape so you can hear the tape recorded, and hopefully what I said in stereo. Okay, so now I'm recording to the left channel of the TPR-910 on 15 January 2025. Now I'm recording to the other channel, which is again 15 TPR-910, using an external microphone. All right, so I'm using an external microphone. Took my hand off. Now I'm talking to it, the center of it. Right. Now I'm going to flip it over to the radio, right, and should stop my voice from talking, and then. See the tape running? It tells you that the tape is running. I don't know why it's there, but I've never seen it. This is level control. This does fluctuate when you're recording. Okay? And there's no lights on this or anything else. Okay. And so now I'm going to go back to the tape, and I'm going to talk to the talking to the tuning side of this radio here while it's recording and all that. Okay, this is the TPR-910 by Aiwa. And now I'm going to talk over here to the tuning knob end of the TPR-910, okay, while it's recording and all that. And then I'm going to put this thing down and talk to the center of it. So there it is, I'm talking to the center of it. And then I'm going to hit stop, and I'm going to note it's going on 30 right now. So I'm going to hit stop on this. Okay, so that's my review of this thing here. So hit stop. Eject, take that out, and then I have a Japanese TDK normal bias, 120 minute. And the reason why it's a Japanese one because it's got Japanese characters here, but it's 120 minute to cassette, and I got it from Japan. So
91銭です。平均株価です。前日の終値より121ドル98セント安くなって、13,240ドル89セント。ナスダック指数の株価指数は前日よりも 33.71 下がって 2542.61 となっています。飯塚がお伝えしました。
I'll just violate this whole thing by playing a few seconds of Enigma. All right. So here we go. That. Okay, so it sounds really good. And just for giggles, I'll take that out and throw this up in here. There's another Battlestar. No, I don't know. Just whatever's in here. We know what that is, but I don't know any more of it. So here's my review of this. This has been rebuilt by me. I'm going to send this thing back to the guy probably tomorrow, and like that. So just wanted to show it to you like this. Okay, so let's see, I'll do it like this. Give me this camera first. All right. So hopefully I've showed enough pictures of all this. And you heard it working. 29 minutes. Wow. Okay. It's still running great. So say good day, bye-bye. Thanks for watching. This will be the, I don't know which one this will be. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. So turn that off. Go to camera mode. All right. Okay, camera mode. And that's good enough. And then take a picture. There we go. Gave me a nice picture. Turn this off. Power off. Okay, great. get this other camera over here, which is disconnect the microphone. Okay, the microphone's no longer connected. Okay. Take this off. Right. Take that off. And hopefully you've seen everything with my pictures, but here it is in real life. Let me sit down. 30 minutes. Okay. Good day. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.